Well, it looks like people were still hanging out and chatting it up and being good friends in the stream chat, which is nice. Okay. I feel slightly sustained. Oh God. Like people were still hanging out I need to mute the stream. I can hear myself talking and it's terrible. There we go. Hey, it's Mick Swiggins. What are you doing hiding in the stream chat? Oh, I changed the... I tried modifying the chat font because I noticed when I uploaded the other ones to YouTube that the stream chat is this dark gray color and it's hard to see on dark backgrounds, so hopefully it's more visible now with your eyes. Alright. I'll continue the shit out of this character. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this game. This poor fucking game never stood a chance. I went up to this game while it was asleep and just punched it in the head like Axe Cop. Man, I miss Axe Cop. But I guess nothing gold can say, son. Nature's first hue is gold. It's hardest hue to hold. And then there's some other words. And then nothing gold can stay. That's the poem. Look at this shitty fucking character we've built. He's like, come on, Cletus. You walk over here, but your lamp back. Alright, what the hell were we doing? Beating this game? We have to fight bosses, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. We haven't gone to Rogue Town. What's it called? Hunters, Cops. Whatever the hell that means. Son. Have y'all been watching the stream? Have y'all been staring at the stream like a dog whose owner's left and it doesn't know when he's coming home, so it just stares at the door all day? And then when it hears his car park, it loses its shit. Son, T-Catler, you made it to the second, or technically fifth part of this playthrough. Since I fucked up a bunch in the first part. How do these people fucking die here? Let's find out. What did this asshole do? Oh, look, Hans is V-hander. Yes, Franz, but look, he has shield and offhand. So shameful, he deserves death. True. True, Hans. Which of the hardcore German PvPers is your favorite, Hans or Franz? It's a very decisive... It says a lot about your personality of which of the German PvPers you prefer. You all should go online and take the which Tenfey character are you Facebook quiz. Ironically enough, whenever I take it, I don't get Tenfey. I get Miyazaki. It's such a scathing. Try rear. I would, but she only lets me on my birthday. I just watched the video up to when I started watching live. Son, Buckle. How far did you get, Buckle? Tell us. This man has to sit in a chair because he was bad. And apparently a bunch of people came over here and tried to start some shit with him. You and your fucking claymore and your magic stick that you've got, though. Booyah. Also notice your all's... I did change the color of the chat, so your all's names are slightly different colors on the screen than they are in the actual chat window. So the people watching this on YouTube will never know the true colors of your all's names. You're like the Patriots, son. They'll never know who you are until it's revealed that you were the lovable rapscallion support team characters from Snake Eater, who somehow got retconned to be the most destructive force in fucking human history. God damn. Fucking plot of Metal Gear. Remember when Metal Gear was good? And by that I mean Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. I love that game. I need to do a playthrough of them Metal Gears. There's a... This is a fun fact for you Tenfey historians. There's a lost Tenfey video that was... it was me and Noah playing the first Metal Gear via... I have Metal Gear Solid 3 HD, and it has Metal Gears 1 and 2 on it as playable. And so we played like 30 minutes of it. And actually, the video ends with Garrett showing up at my house. And I don't know what happened. I guess I just lost it, and we never finished that playthrough. So I just want you all to know. You all now have to live with the knowledge. You could have remained ignorant to your death, but you had to remain with the knowledge that there's a hidden... It's not even hidden. There's a non-existent lost Metal Gear Tenfey episode that only lives in the hearts of me and Noah, and for 5 seconds, Garrett. I'll always remember those times. Oh, I was reading the stream chat, and then some crazy man in a bathrobe, and by that I mean tattered loincloth, came at me. These motherfuckers, they don't understand Japanese steel and the flavor of it, so I'm going to give them a taste test. We replaced your Japanese steel with Folgers caffeine-free Japanese steel. Let's see if they can tell the difference. We replaced it with honor-free Japanese steel. Alright, y'all have said a lot in the stream chat, and I need to read it. So, been waiting with bated breath for old Uncle Tenfey. Look at that. Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid. Chris the Nipple. It's just, there's so many cutscenes. And the guards are armed with 5.56ers and pineapples. And I have a sneaky suspicion that Master Miller isn't all that he seems. There's a lot going on. Meryl gets mind controlled and wants to fuck you. And there's a dog that pees on a box. It's just, you don't understand what you're getting into. I can't hit shit. My Japanese steel's one weakness is hallways. That's why in ancient Japan all the houses were made out of fucking rice paper. So if you missed, it didn't matter because your sword just went through the wall. Hey, it's Ouija Boogie. Sorry I don't have any more Nightmare Before Christmas songs to sing for you. There's a guy around here who likes to run out and shove you, isn't there? Nope. There's a man with a club. The enemies in Dark Souls 2 will always hit you before you can hit them. It's their greatest ability. It's a power that they were all given at birth. Son. Some people are granted gifts of unlimited power or immortality, but Dark Souls 2 enemies were granted with preemptive strike. Or first strike if you're playing Magic the Gathering. Alright. Try a friend and then confidence. That's getting the best pep talk. Somebody fell somewhere. I heard it. I heard it sounded like a sack of fucking tater. You only watched 20 minutes of it. Then how can you be Ouija Boogie? But Mr. Ouija Boogie says there's trouble close at hand. You better pay attention now because he's the Ouija man. You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my ears. Would someone shut this fellow up? I'm drowning in my tears. Okay. We have to fall down there and get that item. I mean, it's just what we were born to do. Like a Geico commercial. The trick is you don't jump. Because if you jump, you roll and you miss the item. So we are going to run and fall on it. Whoop! We missed. Cave ahead. Try jumping. Why don't you try shutting the fuck up? You ever play Metal Gear Solid? What's the plot? Okay, terrorists that are former members of a special forces unit called Foxhound, where everybody has a cool nickname based on an animal, take over an Alaskan nuclear disposal plant that's secretly not a nuclear disposal plant. It's housing the construction of a Metal Gear, which is a bipedal walking nuclear clip battle tank. And they have demands that they want the remains of Big Boss, the legendary soldier Big Boss, because they have genome soldiers, which are these specially genetically like modified soldiers that are supposed to be super soldiers based on Big Boss, but they like need Big Boss's DNA remains to correct flaws in their genetic code. And they have the DARPA chief and the arms tech president hostage, and so the government decides to send in a lone operative, the retired Solid Snake, to stop the terrorists and rescue the DARPA chief and the arms tech president. Kenneth Baker's his name. I'm poisoning them dying. That's not part of Metal Gear. Well, it is somewhat, but it's also happening in real life. And so they send Solid Snake in by himself, alone, with no equipment except for cigarettes that he swallowed. And he swims in there, and then a bunch of shit happens, and then Metal Gear There you go, you got the block. That's all I'm going to give you. I have to fuck this thing up the asshole with a katana, so I got a lot on me. Okay. I glanced at the stream chat and saw Wins Ramza. So I'm getting triggered. It's like asking Linkara when the next history of Power Rangers is, son. That's the only time I will ever compare myself to Linkara, and I vomited in my mouth a little bit when I did. Who keeps poisoning me? Where is my super suit? The whole world is poison. Miyazaki was at a fast food restaurant, and he's like, I was at a McDonald's, and I was going to order to double a Big Mac, when all of a sudden, Fat the Pigeon knocked over a tub of radioactive waste in the kitchen. All the few to mutate, everybody a poison. That's when I learned entire world is a poison. Let's watch these dumb assholes get killed while I read the stream chat. Folders and I guess came up with a name. Whew! The Last Giant, Jesus, I've done so much since then. Fern Gully? I guess Metal Gear Solid is like Fern Gully. Although Robin Williams isn't in it, unfortunately. Oh, Robin Williams would be the best Fox sound. Be like, oh, Solid Snake, oh. I've got a solid snake in my pants. Acha-cha, I'm gonna cure you with laughter. Right, Al? And then Dan Castellaneta shows up, and he's like, I played you in the TV series and Return of Jafar. I do a really bad Dan Castellaneta impression. I apologize for that. What the hell are we doing? We just got Ricard's rapier. Fern Gully. I saw Fern Gully in theaters when I was a little kid. I can't tell you much about it. This super blonde Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell looking motherfucker is like a Amazon logger for some reason. And he's like, I'm going to cut down these trees. And the fairies are like, don't cut down the trees. And they're like, we'll show him. We'll use our fairy gypsy magic to make him real little. And they do. And then he's like, I'm real small. We ride around on bugs now. And I'm going to fuck this other fairy. And Robin Williams is a bat. And I think he raps at one point. And then there's like a ooze monster. Ivan Ooze. I think it's canon to Power Rangers. There's an invisible man here. I can feel him. And my Japanese still hungers for his blood. Son. Once the Shishi Wakamaru, which by the way is the canon name of my katana, is drawn, it cannot be sheathed again until it tastes blood. Where are you? You can't escape. I knew it. Just killed Laharl. Why would... What? That's not canon. Well, except... in the bad ending of the game, I think Laharl becomes a Pranny, doesn't he? Fern Gully's got one big cutscene. And it's full of quick time events. That's it, you motherfuckers. You have awakened the bloodlust of my Shishi Wakamaru. It can't be satiated. Alright, it's slightly satiated. It can stand to eat again. Don't you jump up here and try to hit me. Oh, wait, that was the guy I just killed. Spoilers. Enemy ahead. Try range battle. Oh, yeah, one of them whip mans is up here. A whip man sampler. Tim Curry. Oh, is he the blob monster? He's like, being a blob monster has filled me with anticipation. I always get Tim Curry confused with Jim Cummings. Jim Cummings played Robotnik in Sonic Sat AM, and he's very menacing. At one point, he like swallows Snively's head so he can look at his black heart. Like, I'm pretty sure that could have been a fan fiction, but I think it actually happened in the show. And he was like, oh, very good, Snively. And Snively was like, Dr. Robotnik, the hedgehog, etc. I do a bad Snively, I'll admit. Oh, we did it, Patrick. We got the item. Okay. Oh. Okay. I miss when Robotnik was a villain, which was only in Sat AM. Because everything else he's ever been in, he's just a fucking goofball. The Poison. I hate it. Oh, how I hate. Alright. He was. Dr. Robotnik did teleport behind Tails. Tails never really did anything in Sat AM. All I remember is there's an episode where he wants to play dirt hockey, but Sonic's too busy having a three-way with Sally and Bunny, and also, I guess, fighting robots and shit. I don't know. And then Tails finds, like, a dinosaur, and he's like, I'm going to keep this dinosaur. And Sonic's like, no, you ain't. And Tails is like, you're not my real dad. And, like, runs into his room and starts listening to The Cure while cutting himself. And at the end of the episode, they, like, return the baby dinosaur to his family. There's a happy ending. Everybody wins. It was a good show. You know, I have Sonic Sat AM on DVD. I should just watch that. You know how some live streamers, like artists and such, just play like a TV show or a movie on the side while they're drawing, and everybody's like, oh yeah, this thing right here. And by that I mean Plega Gripes plays Star Trek episodes. Well, I should do that, but with Sonic Sat AM. So you'd be like, it's like watching an old 90s cartoon, except this guy plays Dark Souls on the other side of the screen and yells a lot. I don't quite understand what's happening. Here's Hey, wasn't Kami one of the people I saw when I was trying to fight the Pursuer? Is he canon to Tenfey? Beg pardon. Oh, in case y'all were wondering, I left here. I drove to the Food Lion, which is my favorite local foods library, and bought the materials to make tacos. Also bought a 6-pack of Rolling Rock so I could pretend to be the angry video game nerd. I'm actually drinking my third one right now. Ah. It tastes like... It don't taste like much. Cue people not from America being like, fucking American beer. Oh, you fucking American beer, you piss water! Why don't you drink a real beer? I'm like what? It's like Guinness. It's the only other beer in the world. Name 5 non-American beers that aren't Guinness. You can't do it. Don't say Dos Equis. It doesn't count. Shut up. The most interesting man in the world who I know is watching. He's like, I don't always watch live streams. When I do, they feature Japanese steel. I hope the Brothers Trousers watch this so I can request them to draw a picture of Tenfey the swordsman wielding his famous katana, the Shishi Wakamaru, and dishing out tastes of Japanese steel. Free sample, son. It's like a Costco out here. Alright, you big sickle carrying hee-haw looking pervert. I'm gonna stab the shit out of you. I got range. I got the range of Japan, which is actually not that long. Japan, like the size of one United States state. No, not Hans and Franz. I forgot. They would beer shame me. Oh, what do they drink? What's a German beer? I probably can't get it here where I live, in like the edge of southern United States, but I can certainly try to find it to make Hans and Franz proud. Actually, Buckle 2, it's not the same food line because I moved. So I'm sorry. If your Levi and Ben buy ice cream fan fiction is no longer canon, I'm so sorry. And you were just about to get to the chapter where we team up with Inuyasha to fight the Borg and Voldemort. Hey, 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 Japanese steel. Oh, look at that. A katana is more powerful than a torch being wielded by an asshole. Who could I ever know? Pesh Mortel. Delirium Tremens. Rolling Rock is the Jim Carrey of beers. I don't know what that means, but it's somehow perfect. Weichenstefaner is a German beer. Oh. I'm sorry. You'll just had to put AU. Alright, it's a separate universe. Alright. Not every universe of Tenfey fanfiction has to coincide, son. It's like Dragon Ball Z. You know what I watched while I was eating my tacos earlier? I watched the new episode of Dragon Ball Super. I was like, oh boy, Gohan is going to fight and be competent. My favorite thing about Gohan is how he doesn't let fucking Wolfmen fucking blow poison bukkake all over him. Spoilers. That didn't last. Is there art? Is there Dick Layton art of the Wolf Brothers from Dragon Ball Super yet? There better be, or else the internet is so behind the time. Is this one of them NPCs? This is Bashful Ray. I'm gonna summon him. He's gonna be like, no, no. I'm gonna be like, okay, Bashful Ray, let's go fight the boss. He's like, no. He's wearing that ninja gear. Oh, he bowed. Look at you, fucking. Yeah, come on, Bashful Ray. Ben really tried delirium tremens. I don't see. I go into the beer section of the store, and all these words you're saying, like, I won't know what they are. All right, Bashful Ray. What? Bashful Ray, we have to fight this monster. He's like, no. I'm like, fine, I'll fight him. Jesus. Look, he was there behind me the whole time. He teleported and unsheathed his katana. Look, he's so bashful that he becomes a gas when he rolls. Miguel times Stern Goodman. You know, I forgot about Stern Goodman. He's one of the lesser appreciated Tenfey characters. Stern Goodman is the... Oh, I forgot the Forlorn invades you here. Stern Goodman is like the Jonathan Joestar of Tenfey characters, son. Like, people don't really appreciate him as much as they could. Alright, you are up in that tree, and I hate you. I've always hated you. I was born hating you, and I'll be put in my grave hating you. Alright, Bashful Ray. Do you think Bashful Ray can solo that guy? Bashful Ray's got all kind of pyromancy and shit. He's a fucking witch. No, Bashful Ray, you have to fight. Bashful Ray's like, what did I do? What do I do? And I lean over the balcony with my beer in my hand and yell, fight! And then I make out with some girl's boyfriend. But please tell me at least one of y'all has any fucking idea what I'm talking about. I'm going to sit here and drink a Rolling Rock and let Bashful Ray go the Forlorn. Hey, Bogus Bryson's back. Bogus Bryson he is. Bogus Bryson, do you have any Irish descent? Because that's how I always want to say your name. It's like, oh, look, lads, it be Paulson. Bogus Bryson she is. Oh, look, he be doing the voice acting for a dub of the anime there. What's that super cool anime that you're super famous and in? Like, is it okay to fuck a girl in a dungeon? You play the voice of Tetsuo Sanchez, I think is his name. Oh, God. I'm being sport fucked by thieves. But luckily, Bashful Ray helped. What do you do? Do you have binoculars? Bashful Ray, are you peeping Tom? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, Bashful Ray. God damn it. I used to like you. And I still do. Like, you don't hate someone just because they're a peeping Tom. I'm sure there's psychological reasons behind it. They have an illness that can only be cured by secretly watching people undress. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? You play Belle. Belle? Like from Beauty and the Beast? Everybody, if you all watch the dub of that anime, know that Tenfey fan, Bogus Bryson is playing the character. He's like, oh, look, I be a wee anime character, I am. Oh, look, I be eating me bento lunchbox. Look at these wee hot dogs cut to look like octopuses they are. Oh, sure. Oh, this little triangular rice ball with a wee bit of seaweed on it. I be calling her a jelly donut. But only in America. Where are you fucking going? My God, I have never needed to kill something so fucking hard in my life. Japanese seal. Wait, I haven't picked up this time. That fucking asshole thinks he can goddamn... I got throwing knives, bitch. I'm the LAPD. We got throwing knives and shit. Where you going? Get him, Bashful Ray. Get him. He's like, no. I can't hit him. He's too powerful. Firebomb, fly true. All right, we have to strafe him. Where the hell did I throw that? Peyton Manning in his prime never threw some fucking lopsided path. I did it, Bashful Ray. I saved the force. Look, he's got his binoculars out again. Is there a woman over there with her tits out? That's what you have to tell me. It's like when someone's a cop and they have to tell you. If you currently see a woman's ass or tits, you're required by law to tell somebody else about it. It's the bro code, son. It's a very problematic live stream. Look at all this Twitch chat I have to read. Yandere. Bogus Bryson, you've never had a cheddar bow biscuit. They have to have Bojangles in Texas. Son, Bogus Bryson, you could be a guest of honor at TenCon. Now that you're anime famous. Son, you're like the guy that played Scrooge. No! Bashful Ray, come back! He's like, no. That was him fading away. That man saw me, even though he's wearing a helmet. And he's so fucking angry. Do you think I have anything better to do than to sit here and just shoot you over and over with these arrows? Because I'll do it. Now, how can... It's not right. Texas... I know Texas is its own thing. It's not just technically southern United States. It's Texas, United States. But to not have a Bojangles, that's shameful. What the hell did Ross Perot fight for? Is Ross Perot from Texas? He sounds like he should be. Because he's got $4 billion. He can do whatever he wants. I'm going to backstab you. Oh, it's magic. The only thing I regret about killing that man is he didn't live long enough to taste Japanese. He goes, oh, God. If I two-hand the Shishi Wakamaru, son, you know what that means. I can't sheath her till she tastes blood. That's a new rule of this playthrough. Well, New Jersey can't have a Bojangles because it's too northern. Because you're too busy walking here. I'm sorry. That's my bad Jersey impression, and I apologize for it. I really do. You've probably got some cool Jersey restaurant we don't have, right? Like, I was about to say Jersey Mike's, but we definitely have that. Get a sub and a tub. Now with fanfare. Who the hell is this? Das alone. Oh my God, there's some kind of BDSM man. The Shishi Wakamaru demands his blood. How dare you be slightly out of my attack range? How shameful. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. I did it. No, roll away. I need to do a leap attack, but it's hard to do when it's in your left hand. Oh, this is it. Boom! And double blood. I told you, son, a soul's enemy is always going to hit you first. You got Carl Jr.'s. Now, I believe the restaurant you're referring to is Hardee's. Thank you. Good day, sir. Hardee's doesn't have Bojangles. Do Bojangles just exist around me? Do I give off an aura of Bojangles? I thought they were everywhere. Well, everywhere being the southern United States. Who the hell? DS1 deprived. I mean, I guess he's doing a pretty good job. Although he doesn't have that ass. So deprived in Dark Souls 1 lives and dies by his ass. He was born of the ass. You merely adopted the ass. I was born into it. Japanese steel. Japanese steel. Why do you have infinite poise? Fuck you and your skeleton friend. That's called the fuck you, you have infinite poise, and you're an asshole song. I thought I had the life gem equipped and could keep walking, but it was an Estus, so my character had to stop, sit down at a kotatsu, say ikadakimasu, and then take one sip of his Estus like an anime girl and go, ah, afterwards. That's what just happened. That's what we just witnessed. What the point I'm trying to get across is it's not my fucking fault I just died. It was the game's fault. The moon is in my eyes. I didn't eat a proper dinner. I have a lot on me. You got Whataburger. There you go. Alright, I need to open my fourth Rolling Rock. I'm entirely too conscious for this shit. I'm getting too sober for this shit. Oh, speaking of that, I was sad that when I started streaming again because Go, one of my favorite artists, is streaming. And if you don't know, if you've ever seen the comic of brave Sir Knight rescuing a princess, and when he opens the cage, it's this little adorable kobold girl. And she's like, my hero! And it zooms in on his face, and he's going, I'm getting too chivalrous for this shit. Go is the artist who drew that comic. He only streams... It's like... I know what it feels like to be y'all waiting for me to stream, because he only streams, like, in times when it's inconvenient for me to watch him stream. It's so terrible. Also, Lone, are you following me, putting down your summon sign? I could resummon. I don't know. Bashful Ray, he might be too embarrassed if I try to summon. But I guess we can give him one more try. How dare you hide in the woods? Japanese steel is the only answer. There's a miscreant ahead. Tenfey streaming. I have a Bojangles near me. I got you. I'll post in the comments when he makes this a video. I got you. Well, thank you, Spencer 3B. Ah, Bojangles. What a time to be alive. It ain't a bad place to eat. They serve breakfast all day. You wake up at 1:30 in the afternoon and you want a cheddar bow biscuit and a sausage biscuit. And spoilers, you take the sausage patty off the sausage biscuit and put it on the cheddar bow biscuit. Well, you can get that at Bojangles. All day. Now, I had to give a disclaimer. There's a couple of menu items that aren't served all day, like grits and sausage gravy are only in the morning. You know what I found out? People in Europe talk shit about biscuits and gravy. It's very upsetting. Even proper British lady and Tenfey fan Petite Creme, British artist extraordinaire, has in the past talked shit about biscuits and gravy. I don't quite know how to feel about it. They're delicious. It's like you got biscuits. You know, I mean, it ain't bad. It could stand to be, might be a gravier. And then you got sausage gravy. Lord have mercy. I wish I had a red and white speckled handkerchief in my back pocket that I could mop my brow with while I say, Lord have mercy. All right, Bashful Ray, you're up. You're here to avenge me. Do you think Bashful Ray will be very steadfast and forward about helping me, or do you think he might imitate that Condor from old Looney Tunes cartoons? Dude, how many of y'all, honestly, in the chat, how many of y'all get the reference when I do Bashful Ray's no. And how many of you are like, oh, old Uncle Tenfey's up to his shit again? Like, I have to wonder, some of y'all probably think the things that are actually references I make is just me losing my fucking mind. But there's a method to the madness, son. It doesn't exist in a vacuum. Ouija Boogie, no. Et tu, Ouija Boogie. Y'all probably, I know this is the no true Scotsman fallacy, but no true biscuits and gravy is bad. Like, actually, you're right, it is a buzzard, not a condor, but the reason I say condor is because there's a Tiny Toons character based on him called Conrad Condor. I don't know the actual buzzard's name. Look at this son of a bitch. God damn, I hate him. I hate. It's all I programmed to do. I hate. Oh, the Japanese steel. No, stamina. God. The tree almost protected him. I get them, but you also believe I'm losing my mind. Well, that's true. Condor is a cooler word. They call stuff like Oreos and Chips Ahoy biscuits over there. That's true. I still don't know what you call an American biscuit in the UK. It's not a scone. They're different. Shut up. Hypothetical person that I'm arguing with. Look at that pyromancer shooting his bow. God bless his heart. Nippon Steel. Nippon Ichi. Oh, I forgot. Bashful Ray's here to avenge my death. If I don't hurry, his time will run out. He'll be like, oh. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, Bashful Ray. Come on, Bashful Ray. You can do it. Put a little power to it. I'm going to pull hot aggro, and then I'm going to vanish. And since vanish is bugged and never works, I'm still going to have full aggro, but I need you to taunt them off of me and use Devastate and Sunder Armor and Rend and Blade Flurry and Innervate and Cat Form and lay on hands and pyroblast and shadow word pain and, you know, all the other standard warrior abilities. God, if Richard Zucker was watching, he'd be like, I will need several minutes and several paragraphs to explain all the incorrect World of Warcraft references that were just made. Chapter 1. Warriors can't use druid abilities. Someone rated my message. Ow, I'm dying. Bashful Ray saved me. My hubris is my only weakness. Thank God for Bashful Ray. Somebody Shy-tongue butthole. I knew it. I knew I put that there for a reason. Oh, look, I'm a skeleton, and I animate and come alive, and rich calcium. Apparently in England, looking this up, all cookies are biscuits, and only chocolate chip biscuits are exclusively called cookies. I had no idea. I'm going to have to put the Ouija Boogie is going to have to verify that, even though I don't know if he's actually English. I think he just said he's from Europe. Ouija Boogie, you and Baldwin Bryson are getting the brawl. I have to warn you, he's from Texas. That means he's ornery. Alright, Bashful Ray. This is a regulation, me pulling a bunch of enemies with a bow. So I don't want any of your shy antics. He's like, oh no! Bashful Ray, no! Et tu! Alright, you've got him distracted. Nippon Ichi! No, Bashful Ray! I loved you. Oh, you were like a brother to me, and you got me killed in a barn. The barn that is the world. Ouija Boogie, the color of your name keeps changing. I can't handle it. What the hell am I trying to use? Okay. This is maximum shameful. Somebody just yelled Hassan Chop in the chat. And by that I mean somebody yelled that like 40 minutes ago. Hey, look who just fell down onto a katana. You're from every part of the UK simultaneously. I see. What do you call a quarter pounder with cheese? Do you call it a 2 stone with cheese? Oh. Okay, y'all, this is getting shameful. I'm having too much fun interacting with the stream chat. And everyone knows in a professional live stream, you ignore the chat and just try to be good at the game to impress any potential hot Canadian girlfriend. Speaking of which, if you're a hot Canadian girlfriend, leave it in the comments. Alright. Need I remind you all that this is a professional Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Return to Drangleic live stream. And you all deserve a higher class quality. Oh! A 2 stone burger would be insane. I mean, a stone, I can go outside and pick up a stone. They weigh like, you know, maybe 1.6 pounds. That's why 1.6 pounds in grams is like 1,600 grams. Golden grams. Cereal. Is anyone listening? Man, I haven't eaten Golden Graham cereal in forever. And you know why? Because they're garbage trash cereal. Why eat Golden Grams when you could eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which is the same base cereal, but with much better additives? I just found the prison hood. Alright, Bashful Ray. Jesus fucking Christ. We are going to go over there and get my blood stain, and we're not going to die this time. He's like, technically, I didn't die. I'm like, Bashful Ray, did you just correct me? He's like, no. Your brother? He had shit. Oh God, you're using past tense. That means it makes me think something bad happened to your brother, and now I'm sad. A dated pop culture reference. Now, I may have been slightly alluding to Pulp Fiction when I asked that question, but in my defense, I'm genuinely fucking curious if it just has the same name or if they gave it some UK specific name. Don't worry, Bashful Ray, I got throwing knives. I'll throw the fear of God in him. Man, Bashful Ray is a cold Calculate it, motherfucker. He's a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. Oreos. Waffle crisps. Is that a... Did you make that up? Why are you making up fucking cereal on my stream chat? French toast crunch was the kitty's titties. I have to say I approve of your rating system, but I have to say cinnamon toast crunch still. Fuck you. These enemies are annoying, and I hate them, and I blame Hidetaka Miyazaki for their existence. Thank you. That's all. Raisin Bran that's genuinely a good cereal. Plus, it helps you shit good. It looks so good on a resume. Like, what's your greatest weakness? It's like that I shit so good. It's like, what's your greatest strength? That I overcome how good I shit? You asked me that in a strange order, and the boss is like, I was trying to keep you on your toes, son. You got the job! Okay, Bashful Ray. Why? Stop it. You're supposed to help me fight. He pulled all the aggro. See, I told you. It's because he tried to use Vanish, and everyone knows Vanish is bugged, and it doesn't work. Name 5 times Vanish worked. You can't do it. I wish Dustin was still in the chat. He'd know. He's a lifelong rogue. He knows that shit doesn't work. You try to farm Scarlet Monastery using Vanish to get the enemies off the chest. It's too fucking bad. You're going to have to zone that instant. Alright, we're going to get a perfect headshot. Boom! I thought that was Bashful Ray, but it was a ghost. It's hard to tell the difference. He's got a whip! Oh! It's such an ineffective weapon. Oh! I can't stab shit. These guys are immune to Japanese steel. That's why I'm having such a hard time fighting them. We're going to have to do the unthinkable. We're going to have to fucking two-hand our fire sword. Frosted mini wheats are good, and they also help you shit. I almost choked to death on one when I was a kid. That's, in case you're wondering what cereals I've choked on. This was back when they were just called, like, frosted shredded wheat, and they weren't mini. They were fucking enormous, and I was like, I'm gonna eat a whole bowl. I'm a shit 3 days to Sunday. And then next thing you know, son, you need a tracheotomy. God damn where I choke, fuck. No, Bashful Ray. I'll always remember you. That's that bashful man that helped me kill a couple of enemies a few times. When people don't like Frosted Flakes, they cover things in sugar. Frosted Flakes are hard to eat a lot of because they, like, fuse together. I knew you were there. I always knew. I knew that you knew that I knew you were there. I had trouble in getting to Solemn Salute. Who is waiting beside the bridge? The Dark Souls 1 Deprive. We're summoning him to see if he can stay in character. Of course summonings don't work because it's a From Software game. Because it's Japanese and they don't understand the internet. Whoop. What happened to this poor sod? Just went running across the bridge with his head full of eyeballs. Look at you, you dumb shit. I can never tell what time of day it is here because there's cloud cover. I just was airing my grievances. Bashful Ray is like the anti-Ray Ray. He keeps Ray Rays off your back. Fucking Ray Ray Bismuth. Look at you. You poor sod. Invisible walls have defended him. Look at this shit. Sorry fucking pack of fucks. I burped. Oh my god, I forgot this Phantom with the great sword is up here, and he's an unkillable fucking monstrosity that I hate. Oh, I need Bashful Ray. I found a fire seed. Is that what Flame Atriarchs jizz out? I'll be here all week. I'm an Tamriel stand-up comedian. All cereals marketed to middle-aged women? How about Good Friends cereal? Do they still make that? I don't want to fight you because you cheat. He's like, you have Japanese steel? I'm like, yeah, but it's when you're shameful to spray. Let's see if the Dark Souls 1 Deprived summon sign has reappeared. Like, y'all don't understand that great sword phantom over there. He's an asshole. He can, like, teleport and spin 980 degrees at a time. I fucking hate him. I've always hated him. And I always will hate him. I am Mike the Liar. How did you find out? Just like you're Aqua from Konosuba. Konosuba? Alright, I guess we'll be the instigator. We'll shoot him with as many arrows as we can before he puts his shield up. And then we will run away. Like the strong, brave men we are. No, he put his shield up. I'm a strong, brave man. Shut up. You don't know me. I want to read the stream chat, but if I do, I'll fall off this bridge. I need a butler to read the stream chat to me. I need Chives the butler. I'm like, Chives? He's like, yes, Master Tenfey. Like, please read to me the stream chat. He's like, very good, sir. It seems a lively discussion of breakfast cereals has arisen amongst your viewers. I'm like, Chives, they do my heart good. You know what that means, Chives? He's like, shall I fetch you a punch bowl of cinnamon toast crunch? I'm like, very good, Chives. I like how cereals are traditionally marketed to children. Honey Nut Cheerios marketed towards adults? S'more cereal, god damn. Well, that's because of nostalgia. Like, the kids, the adults of these days grew up watching ads for cereal. I assume the kids these days would be too fucking ADD addled with their fucking iPads and their Bon Jovi and their lack of dungarees to, like, actually watch cereal ads. I assume kids these days just wake up and do meth. God, I wish this Phantom were dead. CT Crunch. Chrono Trigger Crunch. With Marshmallow Lavo Spawn. The commercial could be like the kids come downstairs and they're like, the mom's like, okay kids, what do you want for breakfast? And they're like, Chrono Trigger Crunch. She's like, come on kids, that shit's like pure sugar. It's not good for, you're gonna get onset diabetes. Like, I'm gonna make you a healthy breakfast. And they're like, no, we want Chrono Trigger Crunch. And like they keep yelling and screaming, and she's like, fine, I will make you Chrono Trigger Crunch. And then it shows the kids as adults, and then they've got diabetes, and it's black and white, and then the text pops up and it says, but the future refused to change. God damn, that's stupid. Also, depending on how you eat your breakfast in New Breakfast Plus, you can unlock a different ending to the commercial. Oh my god, I love Chrono Trigger jokes. Hashtag Chrono Trigger jokes. This is what the stream chat is now. Japanese steel. See, look. Got poise for days. Japanese steel has no effect on him. Every time I stab him, his dick gets harder. He's like a horseman in a hentai. My resistance only makes his penis harder. Look at that range! Miyazaki, do you know what a hitbox is? He's like, need I remind you of a fat pigeon story? I'm like, no, Miyazaki, I don't need to hear a fucking fat pigeon story. God damn. Okay, I hope he's not right behind me like Jason Voorhees. He's not good. How do they intend for you to fight this asshole? Like the way I'm doing it? Or is there some fucking great Mount Fuji-based honor system to fight this asshole with? Because you see the shit that happens. I walk over there and he turns around and at the sight of him looking at me, I become afeared. I just saw somebody make a Chrono Cross Crunch reference and I got genuinely upset because goddamn fuck Chrono Cross. Like, genuinely fuck Chrono Cross. If anyone ever makes a Tenfey quotes Tumblr, then the very first one should be, like, sincerely fuck Chrono Cross. Alright, your Japanese steel. Whew. Fucking took something. We did it, Patrick. We killed the Phantom. Okay. Gather my nerves here. We're low on supplies. We could summon whoever the hell this is. It's the Dark Souls 1 Deprived. Sure, help me fight the boss. Fun fact, Dark Souls 2 was never intended to be beaten. I'd almost believe that. With magical tax refunds, buffalo wings, and tequila. I don't know what you're referencing. Hey, Dark Souls 1 Deprived. You get to be on a Tenfey live stream. He's so fucking pleased with himself. Alright, you ready to fight the boss? You want to fight this boss, motherfucker? Look at him, he's so fucking ready. I'm gonna skip the shit out of that cutscene. Alright, Dark Souls 1 Deprived. This is a regulation, like, Undead Chariot boss fight. So I don't want any of your loose cannon naked man antics. Ow. Help! I'm being spore fucked by skeleton. Avenge me. Dark Souls 1 Deprived. Oh! Where are the sorcerers? There he is. We did it. Dark Souls 1 Deprived. We killed the necromancer. No! Dark Souls 1 Deprived, you must live. He's doing it. He has the power. He's got the touch. He knows what's up. You don't run around asshole naked except for a loincloth and not know what the fuck's going on. That's just not how things work. Oh, the necromancer is going to resurrect you, isn't he? Okay. Somebody says I prefer P3B in the chat. I don't know what that means. I'm too busy fighting a boss to know. I'm gonna pull this lever. Dark Souls 1 Deprived, don't you do it! Oh my god, I'm going. Alright. We can do this. Okay, but this sword, and then this sword, and then this sword, and then this sword, and then this sword. Please don't kick me with your horse legs! No, Dark Souls 1 Deprived! I can't let you die. Ow! I got kicked by a horse! My doctor said I'm supposed to keep horse feet out of my eye. Oh god, he's got horse ribs. Careful, kids. If you're ever standing behind a horse, it'll just kick the shit out of you. It's what they're born to do. A horse wakes up and he's like, what series of events? We did it, Dark Souls 1 Deprived. We did it! He's so hyped! He's going to take back the White House from Vince McMahon. And we got an Alluring Skull. Okay, you have to disappear out of my world now because it's very awkward. John, why'd you pull the lever? Alright. Oh, you're talking about Persona. The stream chat is talking about Persona all of a sudden. I played through Persona 3 for the most part. I never actually finished it. I got to a point where this little kid in a scarf shows up and he's like, hey, this big ass monster is going to fuck the world to death. But if you want, we can forget about it and graduate from high school and be good friends until the world ends. And I was like, that's the best ending ever. And so that's what I did. So technically I beat the game. Alright, it's Twitchy Gin. What's his name? Titchy Gin? All I know is he won't talk to me or care about me because I don't have a one of them things, mark of hate or whatever the fuck called. There's so much genuine discussion about JRPGs in the stream chat. Like I have nothing to add to it. I do have Sublime Bone Dust to burn though, don't I? One of my massages got rated. Yeah, I do have Sublime Bone Dust right there. I'm gonna burn the shit out of this bone dust. You have no fucking idea. You say I got the bad ending, but I got to hang out with my friends, and I didn't become a, like, statue that holds a door shut or some weird shit. Plus, isn't there an epilogue where you play as the sex robot? And, like, you have, like, guns and shit strapped to you, and you go to the desert? Like, I don't know, it's a confusing game. I'll probably play Persona 5 when it comes out. Because it has an adorable cat in it. Alright, why are we in town? Why are we here? In this ravine. I can't quote that series. Alright, I need to level up, lady. And you're just the person to do it. I want endurance and vigor. Can we get both to 20? We're so close. Oh, we're so close, so close. And it's you that I believe in. I believe Am I gonna get cat pants? What kind of fucking question is that? Oh, one of my comments got rated, I realized. Son, everybody loves tongue and buttholes. If there's one thing about Dark Souls 2 that people can agree on, it's you tongue punch that fart box. I don't know what that's from, but whenever the topic of eating ass comes up when I'm around Tommy, which happens more often than I actually thought it should, like, he goes, you need to tongue punch that fart box. And I almost fucking pass out laughing every time he does it. God, I wish Tommy were in the stream chat to explain that shit to me. Alright. There we go. There, we're done leveling endurance and vigor forever. Everything else is strength and dex. And adaptability, the most important stat in the game. Remember, kids, write your local senator and tell him you support adaptability. Okay, we're going to need like 17 of these fucking things. Somebody mentioned Final Fantasy IX, and then somebody else said I beg to differ. So there must be a very stern chat going on. That's all I know. Oh, there hasn't been a good RPG since Legendary. No, that's not true. Well, first of all, there was Final Fantasy IX, so that point's already been well established. Speaking of well established, let's go fall down a well with my cat ring. Oh, look. There's a cat ring. But first we have to strip asshole naked. There we go. Whoop. I'm a well-fallen motherfucker. See you next autumn, you son of a bitch. Boom! Both my legs telescope up into my body. I don't support adaptability, but damn if I don't level it. So I just imagine you angrily putting levels in adaptability. Whoop! Yeah. I guess we need to activate this bonfire and activate my Bonkai. There hasn't been good at Final Fantasy since 6. Now, while I'll agree that 6 is the best Final Fantasy, I'd say that 7, 8, and 9 are also good. Hairring and no pants, not on my Tenfey playthrough. I support baggy pants. The establishment of the whale has been established. Thanks. I almost passed out reading your comment boards, but I appreciate it. Alright, we have to walk very calmly and land on that beam right there to break our fall. To land on that other thing right there. Boom. Boom. We did it. Patrick, we fell down a hole. Blank blank the city. Boom. Alright. Damn, we ain't down here. Alright, I need to put my clothes back on. I could wear this hat. And this shirt. And these gloves. And these pants. My character is very different than he was a few minutes ago. We'll try it out. See how it feels. We're going to demo. Y'all are my test group. My demo group. My market research group on this new outfit I've designed for my character. You have to let me know how it tests in this market. Oop. Is this the Freya hat? With a J? Hope you eventually find these on your channel. I plan on playing like all them Final Fantasies someday. I really need to get started on Final Fantasy 2. Like, I've been very negligent, and I apologize for that. I'm like Tiger Woods at a press conference, and I apologize. Is there a J? I mean, I've seen Freya spelled F-R-E-I-J-A and shit, so I don't know what the actual proper spelling of it is. Alright. Try right arm and then joy ahead. What the fuck does that mean? Final Fantasy Legends 2. I never finished that one. I never finished 2 or 3. Surprisingly. I loved those games when I was a kid, though. Okay, why am I sitting here looking around like an asshole? We need to fall down here. I could have blown up some of these mummy men before I fell down here, but I didn't. No, stop using your shitty pathfinding to dodge my arrows. I'd say our weird attire we're currently wearing is very good for the area we're going to, right? We're going down into Poison Town. Of course, I don't know. If I think of Poison Town, we probably need something more hazmat-ish. Boom. Something that would block the poison. Row, block the poison. Backstab you! Oh, oh, oh! Oh, he's got just enough HP for Japanese steel. It must have tasted your blood. Yeah, in Final Fantasy 9, at least in the English version, they don't spell Freya's name with a J. I know that if you read translations of the Japanese version, they spell it F-R-E-I-J-A, though. Frija? Sounds like Goldmember from the Austin Powers movie. He's like, oh look, it's the Duke's dear Frija. What happened to fossil fighters? I don't know why you're asking me. It's not a black bow, though, Ben. I'm sorry. I didn't know it meant so much. Okay. Ah, Sublime Bone Dust. I already made all the possible jokes I could about the band Sublime in the previous episode, so I have nothing left to add. Alright, we're going down to Poison Town. I guess we'll put on our anti-poison gear. Let's see, what has the highest poison resist? You? Well, of course the fucking Drangleic leggings have poison defense, but they also weigh 900 pounds, so they don't count. What has the second highest poison defense? Leather boots. I can't argue with these. Can't argue with these odds. 16. Who knew leather was so poison-proof? I mean, you can't poison a cow. Okay, this one's fine. Alright, that's got like 10 fucking poison. This is our poison resist gear. I don't know how to feel of it. I'm going to resist the shit out of some poison, though. I can tell you that right now. You come up to me and try to offer me poison in the hallway while I'm standing outside my locker. You're like, hey, Tenfey. And I'm like, what? It's like, why don't you try this poison? I'm like, I don't know. My mom and my local pastor said poison was bad. It's like, what are you, chicken? Buck. Next thing you know, I'm fucking freebasing rat poison. I got one of those things you spray Weed X with, shoved up my asshole. And I got a needle full of Raid in my arm. Man, that story ended very oddly. I need an editor. I really do need a real-time editor. Where is the fucking ladder? Did I dream it? There it is. Bow. You never answered me about the P.O. box. I mean, the P.O. box is still open. And if y'all want me to, I mean, I could renew the lease on it for another 6 months. I mean, it cost me a little bit of money, but if it makes y'all happy, I'd love to interact with fan mail videos if y'all want me to. This isn't a mimic, is it? If you were a mimic, you have to tell me. It's like being a cop. I'm going to punch this chest just once. There we go. Tenfey interacts with fan mail? Son, you need to watch the Tenfey interacts with physical objects videos. Only one of them features genuine fan mail from Mr. Teaguebox, who may or may not be masquerading in the stream chat. But the other ones is just me interacting with things I ordered off of eBay, just because I figured it might entertain people. Plus, I got to make up a story about a guy trying to afford a boat ticket back to Cuba, and he sent me a player's guide that had some New York Jets football cards in it. It was very odd. There's a lot of lore and history, a lot of backstory to the Tenfey interacts with physical object videos, and I highly recommend them. Okay. You need to get your mind out of the gutter. Because that's where I physically am. I can't believe I somehow missed that platform. Like, I couldn't have done that if I wanted to, and I did. I was reading stream chat, though. I'm going to watch it in preview. Like, yeah, I walked like one step too far forward. That's just fucking 100% shameful. I don't even have a decent excuse for it. But I do have half-assed excuses. Like, my blood sugar was low, and I was worried about vapor trails. Damn it. So, if you don't walk on that board just fucking perfect, then it doesn't break your fall. I blame Miyazaki. Can I send you New York Knicks, baby belly? I mean, I couldn't stop you. Just play Gimped Melee forever. That's that. Okay. God damn it. At least we only lost like a couple thousand souls. This fucking thing. I walked too far. How is this the hardest part of the game? Are you waiting for Vatty to give you all the lore? Oh god. That fucking dog, Zoe. She's so much bigger than she was in the Secret Puppy videos. And she's also constantly shitting on the floor. She can't be stopped. She was born to shit, son. There we go. We finally somehow managed. I managed to fall on that. And then I didn't heal. I think we might be having too much fun. I know I have too much gear on, but I don't feel like stripping my character and then putting the gear back on, so I'm just going to be stubborn. If there's one thing I know about Dark Souls, is that you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, and it always works out. Boom. Boom. Estus. God, look how slow he drinks. I need adaptability. The best stat in the game. Alright, we finally made it down here, which means I can de-mummify. Boom. 8 beers deep in a 48 beer evening. Jesus. I'm only on my 4th Rolling Rock, but I am hopped up on Old El Paso taco meat. So that's, you gotta take that in mind. You mix tacos and beer, son. It's like medication. Okay, exploding mummy, man. You sly motherfucker. Born this shit world is a yard, chew 'em all. 1989. Good times. Okay. Let's stop fucking up so much. Although, me fucking up, it does lend personality to the video, right? I'm glad my cat sadness video got the appropriate emotion across. That fucking cat. Natalie, the like calico cat who's being super friendly in that video and just wants to be petted. God damn, weren't she adorable. And then Sky with an E with his sock or her sock feet. I'm not gonna lie, I would hug the shit out of that cat. I would never stop hugging the cat. I already described in the video how I would become a weeping angel and just hug that cat forever. Boom. Oh god, the conversation abruptly all became Persona themed again. Okay. How about we don't fuck up and die this time? Doesn't that sound like fun, kids? Alright, there's the damn bonfire. We were half a foot from it. The first time I fell off of it and died. Like an asshole. Son, you need like a fish. They're the ultimate, I don't fucking care if this thing dies pet. Alright. I realized that if we walk around with a torch here, it takes up our left hand, which means we'll have no access to our Japanese steel. The Shishi Wakamaru will help me remain sheathed. Do I dare equip it in my right hand? It would be too powerful. No, I can't unleash that evil upon the world. I'm like reverse Samurai Jack. You dare attack me while I'm reading the stream chat? You fool. You know not what you do. Forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. Oh, you want to have a torch fight, motherfucker? Huh? 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 It's not as fun as you thought it was going to be, is it? Yeah, that's right. You don't know shit about beating someone to death with a torch. You fucking amateur. Get the fuck off of my gutter. You breed fish. It's such a random thing to be doing all of a sudden in the stream chat. The downside to one-handing the flame sword is that you can't do a thrust attack when you're one-handing the sword. Oh. Okay. Just smacking the shit out of statues with a torch. How does a torch burn without like burning itself up? Like I don't understand it. I assume it has some sort of resin or other material on it that burns in lieu of the actual wood. Like I don't understand how torches work. They're ancient technology too. Like if I got warped back in time, like that terrible movie where all those college kids had to go back in time to save like one kid's dad, and then like a bunch of asshole knights try to kill them because they think they're French or something, and then this one guy snuck a grenade in or something. I barely remember the movie. Timeline might have been the name of it. But if I was in that, like I wouldn't, my future knowledge would give me no advantage because I'd be like, how does this work? I'd be like, hey, Puppet Pal Mitch, how does a torch work? The answer, of course, is a bonk on the head. You know they're coated in rags soaked in pitch. I see. Look at this. Look at a knowledge bomb being dropped on me, son. You could never say the Tenfey channel is not a learning experience. You know what I mean? Snakes are a good fit for you. Snakes can be adorable. Some snakes have like a little cat face, like Garrus from Mass Effect. Alright, y'all go ahead and give me a second. I need a life gem. I'm trying to cut down. I'm up to 3 life gems a day. Son, I only use a life gem after meals and after sex. Get up, you useless tosser. He came bebopping and a scatting around the corner. He was like, skid up, up, down. I'm gonna fall on the ground and explode. You crowd do a lot of damage because your swords have a black aura around them. I don't know why that matters, but it does. Something about that gives them power. It gives them sight beyond sight. Alright. Fuck this anti-poison gear we're wearing. Give me my damn Wanderer setback. At least that shit's +1. If I get poisoned, I'll just shove a handful of grass up my ass. Like my forefathers before me. Okay. Plus, I like this. This is the canon look of our character. He is a sword master, after all. Everyone knows sword masters wear cool trench coats. Ow! I immediately regret all my choices in my life. Booyah. What's this got to say? Try attacking. There was a secret man there. I had no idea. What a helpful comment. You'd almost think I'd upvote it, but I've already walked away from it. It's dead to me now. Whoop. I have Persona 4, and I played it a little bit. Oh god, the damn butcher. But my main exposure to it is the Hi, I'm Daisy comics and the YouTube like voiced version of the Hi, I'm Daisy comics. And of course, all you need to know is the part at the end where Teddy yells, "I'm going berserk," and it's fucking hilarious. And then the guy, the police partner, pops in and he's like, "Who wants to talk about murders?" And also, every time you hang out with your little cousin, it's super awkward. Monica? Is that her name? Nanica? Something like that. Oh, my other exposure to it, of course, is Two Best Sisters play Persona 4, which is still amazing. God, I miss Two Best Sisters. I guess Two Snacks did update that he's working on a new Two Best Sisters that's like 3D. Or did he abandon the 3D because he couldn't make it good enough? I don't know. Motherfucker needs to stop worrying about making quality and crank out quantity. Alright, I know there's an invisible man here. I can feel him. He's dead now. There was an invisible man here. He's gone now. When I was going up the stair, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. I wish he'd go away. Oh. Okay. We lit some torches. Killed an invader. Shared a few laughs. But it's time to continue on to the garden. Hey guys. Ah. How do you live down here? Your standard of living is terrible. I know you're half naked at hollows, but you have some fucking decency. Jesus. Nanica the narc. Whoop. The most important question in Persona 4 is, do you shake that gas station attendant's hand at the beginning of the game? That's what everyone wants to know. Also, isn't one of the personas of the main characters like a frog wearing headphones? Or some shit? Alright. Alright. Poison ahead. Look at all them poison statues. Oh, I don't have the shit to open that door anyway, so who fucking cares? Disco Ninja Frog, that's right. Ooh. Beg pardon. In Persona 3, don't you have a party member who's like a guy in a toboggan with an axe, and he gets shot by a hippie who just uses a fucking gun? It's like, why don't we just have fucking guns? We like bribed a police officer to sell us golf clubs and shit. Like, why can't we just have a fucking gun? Isn't there a character added in Persona 4 who's like a tomboy that has guns? Like, honestly don't know. I'm not very up to date on Persona. They need to just go ahead and make the spin-off Shin Megami Tensei first. The one and only Tenfey animated is about Shin Megami Tensei Persona. It was by Wrongest Trousers. It's from that time me and Tommy played Symphony of the Night. It's a good video. Somebody link it in the stream chat. I guess you do have a robot with Gatling fingers, but she doesn't seem as useful. I mean, you have a dog who holds a knife in his mouth. Just use him. Okay. What the hell are we doing? Does anyone have any fucking idea what we're doing? Now Takun uses guns. Does he swing the bat? Takun? Alright. And the side of my right foot itches. So the next time I mess up in the game or die, then we have a guaranteed canon reason why it happened. And it's because the right side of my right foot itches. Another fragrant wrench of yore. We're just going to be depetrifying motherfuckers left and right. Help you read about in Depetrification Monthly. A sister publication of Deeps Monthly. I'm just a torch-lighting motherfucker. I was voted most likely to light torches in my senior year of high school, so I can see where it's coming from. You need knives thrown at you, because I don't feel like dealing with you or your antics. I should be throwing knives at everything. I'm playing the game wrong. How come none of you all are telling me that I'm playing the game wrong? Because you know I am. You're enablers. You're bad Dark Souls enablers. Hey, how you doing? Notice your sword has black shit glowing on it, which means it does do 1,500 damage. Your item fell through the world and I can't pick it up. I don't think that enemy cares that I couldn't pick up the item he dropped. I think he found it rather humorous. Black firebomb. We lodge. I be throwing a firebomb at your eyes. Hello, hello. I don't know why people with stereotypical Cockney accents are more likely to throw firebombs, but apparently they are. It's canon now. I can't change it. Tenfey lore is writing itself in real time. Oh. There's some kind of angry dog on the other side of that wall. You look like a Silent Hill monster. You know that? Has anyone ever told you you were the most Silent Hill looking fucking thing in the entire gutter? Oh. Honorable throwing knives. I thought you said Ubuntu throwing knives for a second. I was like, what does Linux have to do with any of this? Oh. Oh. Son, we got our Pyromancer set. Hooray. We can cosplay as Spitfire, the standard issue Pyromancer. She was, I think, on the recent Tenfey character polls, she was voted #1 Tenfey waifu. Although she had stiff competition from Loot. She's the standard issue Wanderer. I mean, do we fight this guy? It would be dishonorable not to fight him. We may have to unsheath our Japanese steel and take this motherfucker out. We'll do it. He deserves it. He deserves to be cut to death with a katana. Oh god, it's not doing enough damage fast enough. Oh, no, he's a Hyde Knight. He's named after the character from that 70s show. No, God, why? Why am I taking so much damage? Why, SpongeBob? Okay. You motherfucker. You son of a bitch. With your goddamn pole arm. You think you're some kind of dragoon, but you're not. I know dragoon, sir. And you, sir, are no dragoon. Legend thereof. Run away, run away. You can't escape the hitboxes, Ben. The entire world is a hitbox. Always remember. Whew. Alright, let's try dashing through. It's the ultimate Souls technique. It's been guaranteed to work at least 84% of the time. It's a pretty good record when you think about it. Luckily, you're always one step away from where you were in the gutter. If I had to give the gutter one bit of praise, I'd say you're always near where you were. Okay. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, buddy? You think you're so fucking cool. Once I deal with your goons here, I'll deal with you. See that? The auto-targeting tried to make me go after the Hyde Knight first. You can't aim throwing knives for shit. God damn it. I have to get rid of that thing or else it's going to spew poison at me. I can't hit nothing. My God, what does it fucking take? Whose dick do I have to suck to get rid of this fucking statue? Do you fucking see this stupid bullshit? This isn't good game design. Thank you. Fucking hell, dude. Okay. Alright, we were approaching this all wrong. Japanese steel has no effect on him because he's super Gaijin Western Nightman. So we are going to dual wield the fire sword here, and we are just going to poke the shit out of him over and over. And then we're going to roll away. God damn it. Oh, where's my backstab, Miyazaki? Why? Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now what happens. I'll never give up the fight. There's no way I'll run away with all of my pride. As long as the voice inside me says go on, I'll always find the answer. I feel like I'm paraphrasing that song. Okay. Now that we've avenged our honor, we can continue on. That ghost man scared shit out of me right then, which is appropriate because he's a ghost man. I forgot to relight my torch. We have to go back down this ladder. We have to go back to space. Return to Space is the name of an episode of Outlaw Star. Man, Outlaw Star was a good show. And, you know, by that I mean, it was a good show. I remember introducing Garrett to Outlaw Star. This was back when Garrett would hang out with me like once a week. And we would record some Tenfey video, maybe like Tenfinity, Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door, or some other such wonderful gem. And then we would just stay up and watch anime. And I have Outlaw Star on DVD, and he had never heard of it or seen it. And so we watched the whole series over the course of several weeks, and it was good times. And Gene Starwind became his official husbando. Also, we watched the Hot Springs episode over and over because they're giant fucking cat tits in there. Don't tell my mom. She'll take away my DVDs. I know I have flame butterflies, but I have to save them because this is an RPG, which means you save all of your fucking consumable items and never use any of them. Except for the most basic healing item that you can buy a million of. It's just the way it's meant to be. I could skyline across there, zip line, but I won't. God damn. Not when there's shitty items to be had down here. Items that I don't want or need. Also a statue. Oh, statue, I wanted to hit you, and I did. I'd hit it and do critical damage. It sounds like a shitty t-shirt that they would sell at Walmart. That you would see on the Big Bang Theory. Blazinga. TSG's A Tenfey. Is that Spanish? Muy bueno? No me gusta? Nachos Belgrande? Okay, where the fuck am I? Does anyone have any fucking idea where I am or what I'm doing? I gotta get that down here. How do I get down there without dying? Oh, I can fall right there. Everything's so simple and clean. It's the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Oh, God! I had a genuine spooky Silent Hill moment. Alright, Japanese steel is the only way to deal with it. The Japanese monster dogs. Luckily, I could stab you through the wall. My honor transcends physical boundaries of this world. It's like how, at the end of Interstellar, it's like, oh, love is magic. And, like, I love my daughter, so time-space has no meaning in a world with a grumble grommet. Like, honor is the only thing keeping me. And my Japanese of steel. Hiding place ahead. Sure. Light that torch. Light the torch, Botch. You light that torch, Bobby. this shit. Oh yeah. Who the fuck do you think you are coming up behind me and almost hitting me, but not quite because your aim is bad? Sir. You rapscallion. You ragamuffin. You ne'er-do-well. A is Canadian, I think. Y is Spanish, I think. Well, look at that. I'm getting a somewhat partial language lesson. Know what I mean? Man, look how many torches we lit. This area feels really big because you have to, like, go around your elbow to get to your asshole to transverse it. But when you think about it, it's like 3 platforms floating in the void. See what happened to you. Alright, you were standing here. Were you AFK? He died of loneliness. I'm so sorry. All he wanted was conversation. All that he wants is another baby. I mean, he's going tomorrow. Okay, you. With your sword has been enchanted with shit particles. It's a sword that you held while you sat on the toilet and shit it, and the shit particles were unescapable. I shouldn't have fell down here. Oh, but there are secrets down here, and potentially lies. I'll light this here torch right quick. Alright, you. Looks like I'm going to have to two-hand the Shishi Wakamori, and that shit demands blood now. I cannot sheath it, and I choose not to either. There's an exploding mummy man down here. You don't understand, horrific monster dog. We are both in danger. How the fuck did that second attack not connect? We did it. Okay. Aromatic ooze. One of the mysteries of this game that I discovered very late into it via like a message here on the floor is that there's a hidden butterfly up there for some reason. Are there any more of those in the game? I know there are invisible mans hiding by some of the torches, but I don't know if those invisible butterflies are anywhere else. I always appreciate when things exist in only one spot in a game. It's why so many people love level 5-3 of Super Mario Bros. 3, because that is the one level featuring Karibo's shoe. And we all have a collective zeitgeist of nostalgia about Karibo's shoe. It's like the Mandela effect, except not. It's completely different. It's like the Caballero effect, or whatever that show's called. How does that show work? Is that show just staged? Like, because there's no other way he's doing that sleight of hand. He like climbed up on a big old statue in Central Park and like put a tap in the knee of it and got coffee out of it. Like, that's not. You don't. There's some kind of digital magic going on. If only Penn and Teller were here to prove this bullshit. And if they can't be found, if only Adam and Jamie were here to bust the shit out of that myth. Adam's like, wow, Jamie, we really put that myth in its place. And he'd be like, yes, Adam, we took that myth and ran it over our counter, and Sport fucked it until it loved it. And Adam was like, that's just what we do here on Mythbusters. And then they both high-fived and like in a freeze frame. And Warrant's She's My Cherry Pie started playing in the background as the credits rolled. I found some dung pies! Franz and Hans, are you back? Did you see when Tenfey found the dung pies? They're like, yes. But a real man would already have farmed 99 of the dung pies. You know nothing about true PvP. Dang it. I'm getting Deutsch shamed. You were just running over here, and the only words to describe how you're moving is bebopping and or scat to throw yourself on the ground and explode. And I have to say, I don't approve of it. Oh god. That was a very taco and Rolling Rock laced burp. Acrid is a good word to describe it. Ugh. Like the back of my tongue is still burning from that fucking burp. This is what this playthrough has devolved into. Of course, it's almost 12:30, and I've been up since this morning. I worked all day, and then I came home and started streaming, and then I started drinking. It's the recipe for disaster. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't you fucking jump on me with your mushroom-ass body. You crowd are in Dark Souls 3. You're in the swamp area. The Crucifixion Woods, or whatever it's called. This is our bug man friend, and we don't hurt him. Bugs are not food. Bugs are friends, not food. Do cats do anything other than sleep and eat? Yeah. They said they're the best animal ever. I was so taken aback that you would question the integrity of cats that I walked through a hole in the floor and died. People who shit on cats have just never met a cool, friendly cat. See, cats, it's how they're raised. Like, if you take a kitten and you make sure you interact with it all the time and help him get socially well adjusted and shit, and, like, interact with him, and he'll grow to be super chill and be like, hey, man, let's hang out. I'm like, well, alright, cat bro. Just, go watch the Cole and Marmalade YouTube channel. That guy's got 2 cats that are super cool. He's got 2 of the most huggable fucking cats. Alright, I was on a quest to light every torch here so that we could get invaded by the phantom that invades you if you light every torch. But now we're just going to get to the fucking bonfire down here. And then go back to Majula. No, I thought those urns were going to be corrosive. I guess I'll get this item. It was dark fog. It's the only fog that represents the way I feel. Excuse me, y'all. I'm trying to throw knives at corrosive urns, thank you. I know you all run around asshole naked with your shit swords, but some of us have gear. I have had a cat for 10 years and he still hates love. Son, you gotta earn a cat's love. A dog will just fucking love you because they're stupid. They don't fucking know any better. But a cat, you gotta earn that respect, son. You gotta show him. You gotta show him you know when to hold him and or know when to fold him, son. One doesn't simply walk into a good relationship with a cat. Boom. Back to Majula to get my fucking power wrist. Not No Man's Wharf. It's like the opposite of Majula. I'm gonna burn the supplying bone dust. We're gonna have a good time here in Majula, son. A grand old time. Some force restraint. Yeah, the force of me putting the bone dust in a bonfire. Way to take away all my agency. Oh, I have a Estus fragment shard.
However,
make my Estus flash strong, Lord. Alright. Let's keep on leveling. Do we level adaptability? We probably should. So I can drink my Estus fast. I need to be able to shotgun that Estus, son. When I hit the Estus button, I want my character to slide the Estus flask forward on the ground like Christian Bale in Equilibrium when he's in that final shootout and he slides those handgun magazines out. I want him to slide the Estus flask that way, and then I want him to do a cartwheel and land asshole first on it, and then the Estus just shoots up in his colon and it heals him 3 times as fast, like when you know, soak a tampon in vodka and shove it up your ass. I mean, I read about this on the internet. You know, I'm asking for a friend, even though it wasn't a question. Alright, we need to restock our supplies. There we go.
Thank you,
Well, you're welcome, Kylan. All right, y'all. I'm very tired and semi-intoxicated, and I really need to lay down. So I will stream some more tomorrow. Just I like that whim popped up right at the end of the stream to say that's called a bungee. Um, I can't stop reading the stream chat. I like that your cat waits till you're watching Le Blue Girl, son. Maybe if you watched Le Blue Girl Returns, or even Heaven Forbid Lady Blue, maybe he'll cut you some slack. But I'm gonna stream some more tomorrow. I'll post it on my Twitters and Tumblrs and such. And I guess I can make another little "Hey guys, I'm streaming" video and put it on YouTube. So keep watching the skies for Tenfey. I suppose I should wave at the camera. It's only the proper thing to do.